Okay, what's up people? In the style of STRYPER. Yes, someone requested this, man. I can't find it. I remember seeing it and going, interesting, man. Someone requested in the style of STRYPER. And to be honest with you, it's kind of right up my alley. I was really influenced by STRYPER back in the 80s. And so I'm actually, this is in the style of STRYPER, something I wrote. But I wrote this when I was 16 years old. Maybe even 15 years old. I can't remember. But it's definitely in the style of STRYPER. We were influenced by them big time. So here's what it's gonna be. I'll sit down. That's it. I still remember it. I remember it still. Man. So in the style of STRYPER. Somewhat early days, middle of the road STRYPER style stuff. Stuff kind of off to hell with the devil. That kind of vibe. So ready? I'm tuned flat for this, using the scarred guitar here. And it's kind of a tricky one, man. With the alternate picking and some of the chordings, but when I wrote this I didn't want it to be just your standard, you know, I wanted to kind of think it out a little bit. So what I'm doing is 7G, 8B with my 3rd and 4th finger. That kind of sets you up for what's going on. You can stick your middle finger on 6B if you want, and your first finger on 5B, and you can have, so basically 3 fingers on the B string, but you don't have to, you can add them as it comes up. So I'm palm muting the open D and I'm going down, up, down, up. And then I'm hitting the G and B string. The only thing palm muted is the open D string in here, by the way. Then repeat it, down, up on the D, but go 7G, 6B. So we have, and then repeat it again, and this time it's 7G, 5B. So your chords are, here's what we did so far. And then down, up, palm muted D. And then 7G, 6B. Down, up on the D again, palm muted. And then 7G, 5B. And then 7G, 6B. So it's, and then the next one, you're repeating it. Same concept, but here's what happens. Pinky ends up going to 8 on the D. You got 9G and, no, 8, I'm sorry. Pinky goes on 8D, 7G is 3rd finger, and middle finger does 6B, and first finger is going to do 5B. So I like to set both those down. Down, up, palm muted on that D string. Of course, we're pressing fret 8 on it. So we have, so we're just transitioning between 2 different changes here. And you're going to do that twice. When you hit, because you're going, and then hit the G and B, right? And then do it again. So that's, and then palm mute off the D string again, down, up. And then lift your middle finger off to where you're doing the 5B and the 7G. So, and then down, up, palm muted on the D. And then middle finger right back down to 6B. You're going to hit the 7G with it. down up on that D string again, palm muted, and then go 7G, 5B, and then 7G, 6B. So here's that part slowed down. So here we go. And then move up to 10D, 9G. And you're going to go down up on the D string, palm muted. And then hit that string with 9G, no palm mute. Hit them together, so you're doing that twice, right? Times 2. And then down up off the D string again on the 10th fret. And then add your third finger to 11D, keep your first finger on 9G. So we have, actually 11D, 10G. Hit those, down up on 11D, palm muted. So, and then go 11D, 9G, did I say that? And then down up, palm muted on the 11th fret D. So. Pinch harmonic, the 10th fret G, vibrato it. And then back to the very first part. But it's only part of it. Let me play it up to there. You'll go through the first two changes of the intro, 7G, 8B, and you're palm muting off the open D, down up, right? And then repeat it, but it's in the 7G, 6B. So down up on the open D again, and then we go to an A to a suspended. I think I went up the octave on some of those, like, or we'll just keep it here. So open A, 2D, 2G, and then go 2D, 2G, 3B, so that's an A suspended, and hit strings 4, 3, and 2 together. And then lift that third finger off to where you're now doing 2, 2, 2, D, G, and B. So then you start it all over. Okay, and then actually there is another part I'll show you really quick. 5A, 7D, it goes 5A, 7D, 7G. I bar that, you can use 3 fingers if you want. And go palm mute the A string, go down, up, and then hit strings 5, 4, and 3 all together. So it's, and then go down up on the 5th fret A again, palm muted, so, and then repeat it. It's 4 times, so, actually I screwed it up. You'll go, and then 2 downstrokes on the 5th fret A, and then go down up, and then hit the string 5, 4, and 3 again. So it's so do 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 that do 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 that do 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 that do 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 that do. That's your beat. And then same thing. 1A, 3D, 3G. On the 4th one, cut one of the notes short and go open A. So, and then palm mute the 1st fret on the A and go down up, and then hit the chord there, the B flat power chord. which is 1A, 3D, 3G. So and then palm mute the first fret A twice, and now you'll get the pattern after that, because it's, see, you know what I mean? It's following the same beat as we did here. You know, actually I should just give you the chord outlines and you can kind of noodle with it, but and then 3A, 5D, 4A, 5D, and then 5A, 7D, and then I do the A to the A suspended to the A. As a matter of fact, that's how the song went. After it went through the whole, just rang the chords. 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. And then that would build into going. So I threw in those ticka-tickas on them as we went. So, man, I'm sweating like crazy out here, guys. I've got to get a fan going. Summer's officially here, I suppose. Geez, it's hot, but I'm in the desert. Anyways, that's in the style of Stryper. I'm sorry, subscriber, I can't remember what your name was, but I know it was requested by somebody to do in the style of Stryper. Great band, great riffs, right up my alley. So have fun with it. Break it into pieces, experiment, do your own little concept. There's so much to learn within a tiny little riff that you can always improve on and find ways to expand on it. So take your time with this stuff. Make sure you subscribe to both channels, youtube.com/rockinguitarlessons2, as well as Rocking Guitar Lessons 1. Once you do that, send me your request, man, in the style of how-tos. I have sweep picking, tapping, just whatever stuff, you know, and I'll get it out here for you. I also teach on Skype. My Skype name is Rocking Guitar Lessons at $50 an hour, $25 for a half an hour. We can work on any and everything, man. I don't even, if it's not a guitar instrument, if it's a flute or a kazoo, I don't care what it is. I'll transcribe it, get it figured out for you. That way you're learning the things you want to learn. And to me, that's what it's about. We play off of our inspirations, our motivations, and our passions for certain techniques and styles. That's how I learned, and that's how I ended up teaching. So I've been doing it since '92, been playing since '82, love it, and geez, I can't, I mean, it's who I am. Without it, I mean, I can't imagine life without it. So if you have questions, feel free to ask. My email is rockingguitarlessons@hotmail.com. PayPal email is tvxpunk@aol.com if you'd like to donate to this channel. And be sure to go over to the official Stryper Tube channel and show them some love, man. I believe it's youtube.com/StryperTube. Go subscribe to it. Stryper's back on the scene, man, kicking some butt again. Show them some support. And until next time, I'm Mike Gross in the style of Stryper. Take my vids, spread them all over, man. Facebook, YouTube world. We'll talk to you later.